Yo, what's up guys? S-Future here. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. We're doing something very fun on the channel today. Yesterday, Citizen Soldier came out with their song called Letdown, and I made my reaction to it. And someone commented saying I should make a video showing how to write a Citizen Soldier song. I've actually had this idea in the past. I've wanted to do this in the past before, and I've been meaning to. But it's just, there's always so much going wrong, I haven't gotten around to it. So it wasn't until somebody else thought of it and thought it would be fun that I was like, okay, I need to do this. I wanted to say a couple things before we get into the actual meat and potatoes of this video. I know there are a lot of big YouTubers out there who do videos like these, especially Nick Nocturnal and other big YouTubers. I've only ever watched Nick Nocturnal make videos like this, so this is somewhat inspired by Nick. It's not going to be the exact same thing as Nick though. This is actually going to be, there's going to be a lot to this video. This is going to be a very long process. Usually like in Nick Nocturnal's videos, he like starts off writing the song and making the song and he cuts it down a little bit, and he's a way more talented musician and artist and everything than I am, so he can get his stuff done pretty quickly. This is honestly going to take me a long time to get this completed due to many factors. I have a real job, I make reactions, and I'm also making my own music. I've been working on my album, so this is going to take a long time. I can't say this video is going to be out anytime soon, honestly. As of right now, I'm recording this on June 11th 2024, and I say 2024 because this video might not even come out till 2025. There's going to be a lot of different parts in this video. It's going to take months, honestly, especially with me going on vacation and stuff like that. There's going to be probably parts in this video where I have different haircuts, and sometimes I might have a little bit of facial hair just because of time passing. So be aware if this is going to be a long journey with this video. So yeah, man, there's not much else to say. Let's make a Citizen Soldier song. Okay, so to start off here, I already got ourselves a instrumental. This is an instrumental that I had already had saved for future songs because I enjoy this instrumental and I wanted to make a song out of it for my own music. But before I started recording this video, I went through my folder of all the instrumentals that I have for my music and try to find one that was as close to Citizen Soldier as I could find. And this song is pretty Citizen Soldier vibe, more of a hard rock song. So yeah, man, we got an instrumental here. I have it laid down in the software that I use to make my music. And we also have a Google Doc folder here. This is where I will write lyrics and structure the song. The instrumental is fully complete, so it already has a structure to it. So no, we are not writing the instrumental in the whole song. We already have an instrumental here already written and made, so this isn't as complex as like if Nick Nocturnal made this video. Obviously he would start off writing the guitars and he would do the programming of the drums, and then he'd get like a featured vocalist to do the vocals and stuff and write the lyrics. So it's gonna be a little bit different. I already have the instrumental, so this is gonna be solely writing the lyrics and the melodies and all of that. Alright, so I think to start off with the process, usually whenever I make songs, I usually have these instrumentals already made. So I'll just listen to it and see how it feels. So something I like to do, I listen to lead guitars a lot, and I usually pair my vocal melodies with lead guitars a lot, especially in choruses. Listening to this here, you hear that lead guitar, like the da 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 da. You hear that in this intro here, and I believe this is the instrumental for our chorus as well. I haven't heard this instrumental in a while. Okay, so yeah, that'll be our intro riff there, and I think for an intro we don't need any vocals on that. I don't believe so. So what I usually like to do is when I'm writing, I like to put down timestamps. So we'll do this intro to, if we see here, we can see where the verse starts. Yeah, so you can hear right there is where the intro starts off at 21 seconds. So we'll do, obviously this is not mandatory to write songs, but this is just how I like to do it, just to keep everything kind of in order. So we know this is the intro. And so we know at 21 seconds is where the verse starts off and where we will be doing vocals. So let's listen to the verse. honestly, we gotta keep in mind, this is making a Citizen Soldier song. So I'm not thinking about what I would do here. I'm thinking about what would Jake do here, and I might add on to that. Okay, so if this was Jake, I feel like he would do a more close to the mic vocal performance, more of a talking, spoken word kind of singing. So I can't think of any lyrics off the top of my head, but if I was doing vocals here, I would be like dun 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 dun. So that would be our rhythm there. We have to put that into lyrics and obviously figure out how to perform those vocals. A word that keeps coming to me is broken. Obviously, lyrically, we got to hit it hard with the lyrics here. I'm confident in my lyrical writing. I think I write good lyrics. If we got to think in terms of a subject, usually whenever I write songs, I let the instrumental speak to me and then base my songs based off the instrumental that has been made. That's just kind of how my brain works. Whenever I always have an instrumental first and then write off the instrumental. Not all the time, but most of the time I write after I have the instrumental. So I usually don't pick a subject for a song when starting. I just kind of let words come to me and then form the topic based off that. Unless it's a very important song to me that I wrote due to something personal, that's usually how I write. So a word that keeps coming to me is broken. I feel like the first word I want to be is broken. Broken, dun 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 dun. Broken the eyes I see, broken through my eyes I bleed. So I'm thinking of the I sound. I'm kind of getting away from the broken. I kind of want to do more of the I, die, cry. I want to use those type of words, very Breaking Benjamin type vocals is what I'm thinking here. I've tried and dun 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 dun. I've lied and dun 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 dun. I'm struggling here, really. I mean, I obviously have the rhythm. We have the rhythm of how we want to perform the vocals. The dun 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 dun, kind of matching that rhythm guitar mainly. But I just got to think of how I want to put that into lyrics. So something else I'll do is kind of do like a little lyric dump type of thing. Lyrics that I think of, kind of write them all down. So I'm thinking to start off with, like we'll do I've tried, blah, 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 blah. I've broken through the lies of you, or I don't know. I'm really coming around to the word broken for some reason. I want that in here. So that one sentence I have right there, I've broken through the lies of you. That's a very kind of disturbed kind of pattern. Breaking Benjamin type disturbed kind of pattern, but that matches the rhythm guitar, and that's kind of the thing we'll be going through. That will be repeated 4 times. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. So we just need to place lyrics in those. This would make it a lot easier if I just picked a subject to start off with, but that's just not how I work. Yeah, I'm really thinking of the I and ooh sound. I'm thinking of doom and lie and cry, die, you. I'm thinking, so what we'll do is there's 4 sentences here. Dun, 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 dun. So that's 2 sentences. We'll use 1 rhyme for that. So I'm either going to do the I or ooh sound. And then for the last 2, we'll do the opposite. So we'll start off with the I sound. I've tried to da. Or should we start off with the ooh? I'm struggling here. This is not off to a good start. Another tool, guys. Don't be afraid to use this tool. It is called Rhyme Zone for you songwriters out there. Don't be afraid to use this, because it doesn't make you any less of a songwriter to use stuff to your advantage, man. I mean, to be fair, songwriting is supposed to be fun, so I get it if you want it be completely creative from your mind. But sometimes you just don't think of words. So I utilize Rhyme Zone a lot, not even to create rhymes, just when I'm looking for a word that I can't really think of at the moment. So we're going for a ooh sound, so we'll put the word you. So yeah, it immediately shows us words that rhyme. To, who, knew, through. Yeah, see that's helpful. I wasn't really thinking of like new and who. So I think for these 4 sentences in our intro verse, each sentence will be starting off with the word I've. So I've broken through the lies of you. I've done a dun 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 dun. We'll be starting off with the word I've. So we'll go ahead and create those sentences just to make us easier. I mean, it's very simplistic writing, but that's kind of what I'm going for here. So I've tried to dun 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 dun. I've dun 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 dun. And on that final sentence, to change it up, we'll be doing the I've broken through the lies of you, instead of it being the 2 syllables, I've tried, we'll do I've broken, because it'll have more of an impact for that final line leading into the more energetic part of the verse, which we haven't gotten to yet, but I obviously know it's there. Every lyric I'm thinking of is just reminding me of songs that I already have written, so I'm trying to keep it not stuff that I've already kind of used. A way you can make this formatting easier too, and instead of doing it like that, you can actually just do it more like this, and now it makes it look less all jumbled up. So now we know where this verse is. So I think instead of doing the 2 sentences with the ooh and the 2 sentences with the I sound, I think we'll just make them all the same, just using both those sounds. Because in the last time I've broken through the lies of you. So we got the I and the ooh sound in that one sentence. So we'll try and do that in each sentence, actually. I've tried to take the bite of you. I've tried to hate my high of you. I keep coming to the word you, but we've used it. And you can use it again, but I don't want to do that. I'm actually really struggling with this. I've tried to view the point of truth. I've tried to view your point of truth. I'm thinking I've tried to view your point of truth. I want to replace the word your with the and keep that theme of using the word the, because I've tried to view your point of truth. Tried to view the point of... We don't need to use your because we're already saying you. I've tried to view the point of truth. I've tried to... I don't want to keep using the word tried. I've died inside because of you. I almost want to scrap this whole rhyme now because I'm so stuck. Youth. We can use the word youth. We could use lose. Lose works enough. I've died to lose the den of youth. Of youth. I've died to lose. We need 2 syllables. I've died to lose the den of you. By the way, I'm aware this is not soulful lyric writing at all. I don't want you guys thinking when I make my music, this is how I always do it and I'm just putting words together. That's not at all how music is supposed to be made. But this is for the video's sake. I'm trying to use words that Sin Soldier Jake would use and give a theme to it. So obviously these words are not from a place of heart and they don't have a personal tie to them. It's just, honestly, this song, the lyrics are mainly going to be to sound good. There's not going to be a huge impact from me, you know? See, in each sentence, we're already doing 3 rhymes. This is a 3-syllable rhyme scheme if we're talking like hip-hop music. On the second word of each sentence, we're using the I, tried, died. And then the second one, we got view, lose. They don't rhyme too well, but good enough for me. There's actually 4, because then we have the next one is point. We're rhyming a word with that. And then to end it off, we got the ooh from truth and youth and you. Oh, I think the word coin would work there. I've died to lose the coin of youth. The way I'm thinking there is like the coin of youth, like growing up, once you become an adult and lose your youthfulness, you like cashed in that coin, the coin of youth. I kind of like that, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with that. I like that. See, that's actually a lyric that has meaning for me because I struggle a lot with growing up and how I feel about stuff like that. So that actually works. I've tried to view the point of truth. I've died to lose the coin of youth. I like that. Now the next one, so we need to still rhyme with died. I already know I'm going to get a comment on this with someone being like, this is not how songs are supposed to be created. It's supposed to come from a place of heart. Yeah, I agree, but not when you're doing it to make a video. Like the point here is to make a perfect song. We're trying to, whatever. So we'll use the word cried here. So honestly, on that word that we're using, the view, lose, and through, I feel like that's going to be the word that we're not actually trying to rhyme too much because it's a very not fixed working rhyme. So I think like I don't need to push that rhyme too much. So I can use another word here that doesn't really rhyme that well. I've cried to mourn the loss of. I can maybe make that work. And this video is going to be even longer than I thought it would be because I'm taking way too long on just a first verse. Rhyme zone it is, man. This thing will be your best friend, man. I've used this thing for literal years. Now I'm looking at it, the first line doesn't even sound that great. I've tried to view the point of truth. I don't know if I actually like that much. See, this is not what songwriting is supposed to be. It's supposed to be fun and important, but I'm just getting stressed out. You know what? I'm not gonna put a time limit on me, man. I'm gonna take as long as I want with this because this is just supposed to be fun. I've tried to view the point of truth. I've died to lose the coin of youth. I've cried to mourn the lies you used. Used works. This is annoying. This is something as songwriting you want to have it keep this scheme, but there's ways you can still make it work. Because if I wanted to right now, I could say, I've cried to mourn the abused, and that would fit there syllable-wise, but in doing that, we're breaking off of the of sound that we've been using, because we keep using the point of truth, coin of youth, lies of youth, abused. Like, if we used abused, we're completely breaking that off, and that just, like, I mean, that just fucks with my OCD. And as a songwriter, maybe 2 years ago, I would have put that in there just because I thought, oh, this will work, we'll do that. But trying to keep a format in this first verse and a structure to it, I have to keep using that scheme there because it would work. Like, if I did this, I've tried to view the point of truth, I've died to lose the coin of youth, I've cried to mourn the abused. Okay, actually, you know how I can make this work here? I like to make the last sentences different from all the others a lot of the time. So I was going to use that, but we're actually going to put it there. Now, I'm about to blow your mind here. So now it actually will work. I've tried to view the point of truth, I've died to lose the coin of youth, I've broken through. Oh, that doesn't work. I can just say broke instead of broke in. I just hit the mic. I've tried to view the point of truth, I've died to lose the coin of youth, I've broke through the lies of you. Oh, but now I'm missing a syllable because I took the broke in and I don't have two there. So it's either we take a little pause there or we somehow rewrite that. I've broken through the lies of you. Like, that still works, but we're leaving that two word rhyme that we're trying to use, and that's the whole point if we changed it up in the first place. So the way to combat that is changing up the rhythm at the second part of that sentence, so you slow it down a little bit to make up for not using the word to. So pay attention when I'm on this third line. I don't know why I'm making this like a fucking like a school teaching lesson. I've tried to view the point of truth, I've died to lose the coin of youth, I've broke through the lies of you. So yeah, there's that little pause before the word lies. It's because we're missing that word too, so we take a little stop to make up for that loss of a syllable. Isn't the best way to do things, but it works still, I think. I've tried to view the point of truth, I've died to lose the coin of youth, I've broke through the lies of you, I've cried to mourn the abused. Yeah, I actually think that kind of works, and the reason the reason I'm using that last word, abused, is because that's something that Jake and Citizen Soldier would write about. I mean, a lot of their lyrical content is kind of talks about how Citizen Soldier we are the voice for the abused. You know, they've written lyrics and songs like that in the past. We are the voice for the people who are broken and depressed and have anxiety and mental illness and are abused. We are the voice of the abused. They've said stuff along those lines before, so that's kind of why I was trying to shove that line in there, because it makes sense, because it's a Citizen Soldier song. Let's not forget, we're making a CS song. If I wanted to, I could do some research and we could like go listen to Citizen Soldier songs and see what they would have done, but I'm just going to go off memory. I mean, I've reviewed and reacted to so much CS music, you'd think I'd kind of know a thing or two. So what would CS do here? With a first verse, it's kind of chill, but they add energy into it. Obviously, I think Jake would start doing more of a belt here. He would kind of raise up the energy, because what I'm doing here is, I've tried to view the point of truth. I think he'd raise and be like, I've tried to view the He'd do it a lot better than that, though. Okay, so what we want to do here is get away from the rhymes we were using, because we kind of used all the words that we really want to and can use. So we need to get away from that rhyme. Don't force that rhyme anymore, because you're just going to keep finding writer's block with that. So we want to do a new rhyme. I'm just going to re-listen to this part over and over and over until a word comes to me, really. A word that came to me was anymore, so I'm going to try and go for the or sound. This is just a stand lyric right here. Can't hold this in anymore. That's the seed that you're planting there. When you get just get a start there, just get something to flow with, and then inspire off of that. That's all you need. It might seem like a annoying and bad process. I mean, if you any songwriters out there are watching this and you're probably like, Future, this is not how you should write songs. You are not very good at writing songs. I agree, but this is what kind of works for me. It doesn't really work because I'm getting nowhere in the music industry, so maybe it doesn't work actually. Can't hold this in. And so we're still going on that same syllable rhythm. Can't hold this in anymore. But we're just upping the energy here. Can't hold this in anymore. This pain I feel in my core. Okay, core works there. Because we're saying can't hold this in anymore. Can't hold in what? So the next line should be, saying what? This pain, I guess. We're going to have to find a song subject at some point. Seems like we're going for an abuse type thing, I guess. I have a unreleased song called Cold to the Core, and I'm like thinking about maybe adding that'd be funny, honestly. This pain so cold to the core. It'd be like a little Easter egg. It's a song that isn't out, and it's not going to be out till my next album. This pain so cold to the core. To my core, can't hold this in anymore. This pain so cold to my core. That works. I like that for now. And obviously, we're gonna go back and change stuff up later on. Can't hold this in anymore. This pain so cold to my core. I've tried it. I won't. Can't hold this in anymore. This pain so cold to my core. I won't. Well, I just thought of a line. The joy that we will restore. We could do, I won't take this, I'll ignore. Ignore the pain that we have held in that is cold to my core. Can't hold this in anymore. This pain so cold to my core. I won't take this. I'll ignore the joy that we will restore. Okay, so at 42 seconds, we have our pre-chorus. Okay, a word that came to me during that was tightening. Something tightening around our throat. I don't know if we want to get kinky with it. The hand of doubt around my throat. I like that lyric. I'll hold it in till I ignore. Staying cohesive with the lyrics in the verse before. I can't breathe, but I'll endure. Endure would work. I can't breathe, but I'll endure the hand of doubt around my throat. Throat doesn't actually sound good there. Can't take this pain anymore. I'll hold it until I ignore. I can't breathe, but I'll endure the hand of doubt around my throat. Throat does not sound right there, but I like that line a lot. That sucks when you like a line, a lyric, but you can't force it if it doesn't fit, man. I mean, it's not too bad, but it just doesn't really work. I can't breathe, but I'll endure the hand of doubt around my throat. Just sounds off, man. I mean, sometimes I got to use my reactor brain when writing songs. Sometimes I got to think if I was reacting to this, would I point that out? And yeah, man, if I heard a song, if I was reacting to it and I heard, I can't breathe, but I'll endure the hand of doubt around my throat. It just throws it off, even though I really like it. We could do this, the hand of doubt, so insecure. Can't take this pain anymore. I'll hold it until I ignore. I can't breathe, but I'll endure the hand of doubt, so insecure. All right, I'm not going to stress too much over it because we're going to summarize. This is just, we're going to go back and change up stuff later on anyway, so I'm just going to kind of leave it how it is. So let's go through from the beginning real quick. I've tried to view the point of truth. I've died to lose the coin of youth. I've broke through the lies of you. I've cried to mourn the abuse. Can't hold this in anymore. This pain so cold to my core. I won't take this. I'll ignore the joy that we will restore. Can't take this anymore. I'll hold it until I ignore. I can't breathe, but I'll endure the hand of doubt so insecure. Chorus time, which is going to be the biggest part because Citizen Soldier, in my opinion, they do choruses their best strong suits or choruses, man. So at 53 seconds, we have our chorus. Let's listen to it once. Let's just see what it sounds like. So that's already what I'm talking about. Immediately, I'm latching on to that lead guitar line. Dun, 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 dun. Like that immediately just, that's such a catchy lead guitar line, that melodic lead guitar you hear in the background there. I immediately just want to latch onto that and write the rhythm with that, which is what a lot of artists and bands do. Ooh, I have a fun idea. What if we did emotional roller coaster? Dun-dun-dun. That's kind of fun. Emotional roller coaster, spiral down. That'd work. Oh, okay. I like that. Oh, you know, sometimes when you're writing and it just clicks with you and you just really fucking like something. Spirals to what I know. Oh, I like that. Hold on. Listen to this. I actually really like that. Because something I'm really trying to accomplish with this song is making it a song for you guys also. Like, a lot of Sin Soldier's big songs are those songs where people feel like they're a part of a group and don't feel alone. Kind of like this song is talking about people who struggle with mental illness and their mental health and abuse and insecurities and stuff like that and pain in their life. And a lot of people attach to that and love that. So that's something I really want to accomplish in this song, is give that same vibe. So I like this chorus. Emotional roller coaster spirals to... I can't make that sound right in vocals. Hold on. We might have to not use the word spirals there. It's just too much. Emotional roller coaster, the pain that I know. The pain that you and I know. I like that, man. That's like one of those lyrics that make you feel good, kind of. You're not alone. Like, life is an emotional roller coaster. This pain that I know, the pain that you and I know. Yeah, so we're gonna go for like a repetitive, catchy thing to make this work. Emotional roller coaster. The pain that you and I know. The pain that you and I know. Okay, I think in this next part of the chorus, we can somehow use the word spirals, because I want that to work because a roller coaster spirals, you know? I want to tie that in there. So the next part would be emotional roller coaster spirals to what I know, this life that only I know. Because there's people out there who think only them and themselves can feel the way that they feel. So the first part was saying this pain that you and I know, that we share this pain with millions of other people out in the world. But then the next part will be saying this emotional roller coaster spirals to what I know, this life that only I know, because no one else knows what's going on in my life behind the scenes. That I like that a lot. I want to make that work. I love this chorus. I don't want to change anything about it. I think at the end there, it will have not really a scream, but kind of a faded out belt, because the song will end like emotional roller coaster spirals to what I know, this life that only I know, and emotional, like kind of raise up the voice there. That's very CS, and I think I can make that work. Damn, we're doing it, man. 113 is our verse 2. We got a good chorus. I'm proud of that chorus. I think it's fun. It's got this happy, kind of uplifting vibe. It's got that major key to it. It's not so sad and sorrowful and depressing. It's more of a life is an emotional roller coaster. We all share this pain. I like it, man. I like it. It's fun. I'm excited for that. All right, second verse. Okay, so it's just a straight up repeat. Nothing changed in the second verse. It's the exact same thing as the first verse, but obviously we don't want to just copy and paste the lyrics. So we're going to keep the same format and change up the lyrics. So once again, let's stay away from the I and oo sounds, because we use that a lot in the beginning. Let's stay away from the or sound. I mean, we can use the I sound because there's so many words with I, and that's one of my favorite words to rhyme with. One of my favorite sounds to rhyme with. Let's use the A sound. I like using the A sound. Let's use day and I can't think of any other A sounds. Great. Good thing I have a helping friend here. I have felt this every day. I have left this. Oh man, the A sound works so well. I'm thinking of so many different things, but we don't want to just find something that works. We want to make it meaningful and interesting. I have left the soul of shame. Face of shame. We're kind of trying to do some sort of a uplifting type of style. So I have left this face of shame, leaving that in the past. I've felt this pain every day, but I'm leaving the shamefulness in the past. I have felt this every day. I have left this face of shame. You don't know the heart I hold. You don't mold the part you stole. I have felt this every day. I have left this face of shame. You don't know the heart I hold. You don't mold the part you stole. We're not talking to a person. We're talking to life here. The emotional roller coaster of life. You don't mold the part of my heart that you stole. I think this part right after the chorus, I'm going to leave it vocalist. That way it's not so much vocal room being taken up, because this is how the chorus ends. I don't want to immediately start off with vocals there, so we'll just let this play out like this. So we'll start the vocals at that part right there. Should we use the same pre-chorus? That's a question we need to know. Do we want to copy paste or we want to change it up? I mean, for pre-chorus, you usually use the same lines. I think we should. So obviously with their song, we're going a little bit more into Citizen Soldier's hard rock, heavier sounds like they used to do a lot more. So at 2:05 after our second chorus, we have a breakdown. It's more of a riff down, kind of got some Breaking Benjamin vibes in that guitar work there. This is a good Citizen Soldier breakdown, man. This feels like something they'd write. Obviously, being who I am, I would like to throw screams on that, but Citizen Soldier wouldn't. So what we're going to do is, what we'll end up doing is taking that part of the chorus at the end of the chorus where I would be singing an emotional. We'll add that into the breakdown in the middle of it. As simple as that. No more vocals. No more vocals needed there. And this is where a fun part's going to happen. At 2:26, we have a bridge with some lead guitar work, kind of like a guitar solo here. So we got a very inspirational, epic guitar solo here. But the first part of it is bridge worthy, because it is a guitar solo, but the first part here. So for about 10 seconds, there can be vocals there. I mean, I already got it. I already got it. I don't even need to think anymore of what can work here. That leaves a very good amping vocal there. So I think since this is the bridge, the key point of the song, we'll start singing about the pain again. I know that we're using the word pain a lot in this song, but it's a Citizen Soldier song, man. It's we gotta bring the pain, you know? This pain inside, I try to hide it, wants me to die. I don't know, we'll do that somehow. This pain inside, I try to hide, wants me to die, but I'm alive. It doesn't really matter if I get it all done this way right now, because I'm just gonna, when I do the vocals, I'm obviously gonna end up having to change it up and stuff. An emotional. Yeah, I like that. Wow. I just wrote a Citizen Soldier song. Look, it's obviously not perfect, and if CS were to write this song, they would do it differently. As someone who has been reacting and listening to Citizen Soldier since 2021 for 3 years now, and have made over 100 videos talking about Citizen Soldier's music, I think I did pretty good, and I think I somewhat nailed it on the head. Let's do a little review, because we are done with the writing process, but there's going to be tweaks, man. You don't just write a song and it be completely done. Now that the creative juices no longer need to be flowing, we'll put back on the old safety cap, because my hair looks like it came out of a drain pipe. Alright, so the song is written. All there is left to do is vocals and mix the song. Vocal time. So yeah, this is my mic that I use for recording music, and this is my mic that I use for recording videos. So you guys are getting my audio right now from here, and then audio that will be going into the song is going in here. So before we get started, vocal warm-ups. Like I said, I just woke up like 2 hours ago, and I honestly thought about maybe not even recording today because my voice just felt not great immediately after waking up. But I want to do this today. So warm-ups. I am not a vocalist who does a lot of warming up, really. I do a tad, but I mean, it's not very important to me. I know it's something you should be worried about and something that I'm probably going to regret down the line as being a vocalist, but I personally don't really do much warming up. Usually all I do is I listen to a couple of my favorite songs that I like warming up to, and I'll just sing along and scream along to them. Even though we're not doing screams in this song, I do like doing the warm-ups for screams anyway, just to help open up my voice a little more. Sounded like a TIE fighter from Star Wars. If I had to, I would put myself right beside you. So let me ask, would you like that? Would you like that? In the Diary of Jane. That's all I'm going to do for warm-ups, honestly. I'm going to end up warming up while performing the vocals because I'm not going to get these perfect first try and stuff. So I'm going to end up warming up as we record the song anyway. This is definitely going to be interesting because usually when I make my music, I've already known the songs for so long. My dog is hitting my camera. Buster, go lay down. Go lay down, buddy. Trying to sabotage the video. Go lay down, buddy. Usually when I record my songs, I had already made the songs forever ago. So I'm already used to the lyrics, and I've never had to read lyrics as I record. So this will be kind of interesting. I've tried to view the point of truth. I've died to lose the coin of youth. I broke through the lies of you. I've tried to mourn the abused. I've tried to view the point of truth. I've died to lose the coin of youth. I've broke through the lies of you. I've tried to mourn the abused. That was a little bit too relaxed. I think Jake would actually add more into that. And he would be a lot closer to the mic, a little bit quieter. I've tried to view the point of truth. I've died to lose the coin of youth. I've broke through the lies of you. I've tried to mourn the abuse. Something I like to do is just get the main vocal track down and just have the whole song recorded and then delete and edit parts as I go. So this is not going to be perfect takes to start off with. This is just getting the foundation built and then adding on to it later. Can't hold this in anymore. This pain's so cold to my core. I won't take this. I'll ignore the joy that we will restore. So yeah, we got that first part of the verse. I've tried to do a little bit calmer, chiller, and then when the instrumental gets more energetic and heavy, we match the vocals with that. That's something Jake would do. Kind of that belting, like, can't hold this in anymore. This pain's so cold to my core. That's how they would do it. Can't take this anymore. I'll hold it until I ignore. I can't breathe, but I'll endure. The hand of doubt so insecure. Can't take this anymore. I'll hold it until I ignore. I can't breathe, but I'll endure. The hand of doubt so insecure. So since the first verse is the first part of the structure, instead of continuing to lay down that foundation for the rest of the song, I will go like by the structure of the song. So we will try and finish the first verse before moving on.
So I don't know how Citizen Soldier produces and mixes their music. I know Low Spirit does a lot of their mixing. So I'm going to mix this as if it was my song. So what I'll do here is usually I have 3 separate vocal tracks for each part of the song. I re-record the vocals each time. As you guys can see here in my software here, I have the first vocal track muted. I think it's important when recording doubles or triples of vocals that you mute the tracks that you've already produced. So it's as if you're recording the main vocal line like on its own. Because if I were to keep that unmuted and then I recorded the double while listening to it, I feel like it would just get kind of jumbled up and muddled up. And when you want to when you're recording, you want it to sound as close to the original vocal track as you can. So I think we need some harmonies, or not even just harmonies, but as you guys can tell in these sentences here in this song, we have these hit points of these songs where it's like each line I put emphasis on certain words. So at the beginning it's, I've tried to view the point of truth. Tried there has a jump in I don't know what word to use there, in energy. So each time, I've tried, I've died, I've broke, I've cried, can't hold this pain. You know what I'm saying? Each word has these emphasis on them. So something I like to do when I do stuff like that is have background layers that are just doing those parts. Tried, died, broke, cried, hold, pains, won't, joy, can't hold, I can't breathe, but I'll endure the hands of doubt, so insecure. There we go. I mean, those are all the vocal tracks, and the harmonies aren't really harmonies, but so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to sit down and I'm going to do a little bit of mixing. It's not really anything complex. I'm just going to kind of order some things in together. I'll talk to you guys while I do it. So to start off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the main vocal line. So like I said, we have these triplet vocal tracks. I like to clean them up a little bit and get rid of that excess stuff, mainly just for cosmetically. I just hate having ones that are like uneven, so I'll come and trim them, the ones that don't, like when they stop having vocals. What I like to do is I like to use the pan function. I will pan this 25% to the left, and then I'll go to the other one and pan it 25% to the right. I always do either 25 or 50. Sometimes if you want a wider vocal effect, you'll go 50 on those double tracks, but this one's more of a tight, energetic rock instrumental, so I want it to be more tight in the mix. And I'm going to go ahead and turn those doubles down by a bit, because personally, I don't want them to be heard that well. They're more of just a space filler. They just kind of add more thickness into the mix. So yeah, we'll have those doubles on -3 volume and the main on 3. So yeah, it's still pretty quiet, so. Tried to view the point of truth, I've died to lose the coin of youth, I've broke through the lies of you, I've cried to mourn. It's very quiet, I don't know why, but that's why I have this volume effect, so I can turn it up with this. I've tried to view the point of truth, I've died to lose the coin of youth, I've broke through the lies of you, I've cried to mourn. We'll do more mixing later on, but for now, this is just what I'm gonna go for to get it a basic structure to it. Alright, so that should be good enough for now for the verse first. We will do more tweaking and stuff. I want you guys to know, while this process is going on, this is not set in stone. Stuff will be changed later on. I can promise you that. Take everything I say with a grain of salt in this video, all the tips and everything I do. I am not a professional by any means. I make very bad music, and practically no one enjoys my music. But I have fun making it, and I'm honestly really having fun making this video. It's pretty fun. On to the chorus. Why am I missing that fucking drop so hard? Oh my god. Wow, this is annoying. What is wrong with me? Fuck. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. And my fucking coffee's cold. Nothing like cold fucking cream in your mouth. Oh man, I just am missing that drop so hard. It's supposed to be like a emotional roller coaster, but I can't it's kind of like a jump into it. It's like it's like you start on that lower note, and you're like but I can't get it right. Emotional roller coaster. Emotional roller coaster. Emotional roller coaster. It might be better if I sing it without the instrumental playing, which I'm gonna try that. Emotional roller coaster. The pain that you and I know. The pain that you and I know. Emotional roller coaster. Spirals to what I know. This life that only I know. Emotional roller coaster. The pain that you and I know. The pain that you and I know. Oh my god. I'm gonna roll with that for a minute, I guess. Emotional roller coaster. The pain that you and I know. The pain that you and I know. Spirals to what I know. This life that only I know. Spirals to what I know. This life that only I know. And emotional. Let's move on to the second verse. I have felt this every day. I have left this face of shame. You don't know the heart I hold. You don't mold the part you stole. And as far as for the pre-chorus, it's the same as the original pre-chorus, so we'll do an old copy-paste. I have felt this every day. I have left this face of shame. You don't know the heart I hold. You don't mold the part you stole. And then for the breakdown, I'm not going to be recording any vocals for that. I will be putting the part where I'm like, an emotional, like that belting part. I'm going to put that in the breakdown during the mixing part of this, but moving on to the bridge. This pain inside, I try to hide it, wants me to die. Holy shit, we're done. I mean, I don't think there's there's nothing else to record. I mean, I might have to retake some. I might have to redo a couple, but there's nothing new to record. I'm honestly really proud of this so far. Like, I know I'm not the best singer, but I think I've gotten a lot better. How cool would it be if I got voice crack? How cool would it be if I got Jake to get on this song? That'd have been sick. I should have thought about that. We gotta name the song. I forgot about that. We should have done that when we wrote it. Emotional roller coaster, I feel like, is the best thing to do. You guys have no idea how bad I wanted to throw screams into this song, but it wouldn't have worked. Quickly, if you guys are enjoying this video so far, please drop a like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. I would love to do more stuff like this in the future. Maybe I'll make this a series, do this with other bands. I'm honestly having a big time with this. I'm having a lot of fun. It's going to be a pain in the ass to edit, because I'm guessing this video is probably going to be like an hour long. So if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much. And let me know what band I should do this on again. I mean, I have a lot going on in terms of different types of content, but I'd like to do more of this. Maybe not so regularly, but maybe I'll do this with another band like Bullet for My Valentine or Motionless in White or Asking Alexandria. Let me know what you guys want to see on the channel. We are doing vocals again because after mixing and working on the song for about 2 days, it's been like 2 days since I first recorded the vocals. I don't like them. I think I could do a lot better. I should be doing as best as I can, you know? When you're doing stuff like this, you'd always put as much effort as you can, not just do as good as you think you can do. We did keep a lot of the vocals. The only things that I want to redo are the main chorus lines, the part where I say emotional roller coaster, and the parts in between where I'm like, the pain that you and I know. Those parts I want to redo because I just wasn't happy with them. Emotional roller coaster. There we go. There's progress. That's what music's about, man. Learning. All right, those vocals are re-recorded. I don't think I'm gonna have to re-record again, but I'm very traumatized with how much people give me shit for my vocals. So I end up redoing them a lot, and they end up still not being good. So we'll see. All right, guys, it has been a few weeks since the last time that I
recorded anything for Emotional Roller Coaster. I've done a few things to the song off camera because a lot of stuff just didn't need to be in this video. The video is already going to be over an hour long. So a lot of the mixing stuff you guys just did not need to see. I did a lot of volume tweaking and vocal effects and stuff like that. Just stuff that would just be boring that you guys didn't need to see. But as I'm recording this now on August 12th, Emotional Roller Coaster is finally finished. It took less than I thought it would to finish this song. I think that because I was doing this for the video's sake and I was just having so much fun making this video and just excited to do this video, it made the process go by a lot longer than it normally would for me to make just one of my songs. My songs usually take like months to make. So yeah, little surprise for you guys. I'm really excited about this. Emotional Roller Coaster, as you're watching this right now, is actually available on all streaming platforms. I decided to make this an actual public song and not just in the video because I think the song's fun and I think a lot of you guys might like it. Especially if you're watching this video, you're a Citizen Soldier fan, so you might like the song. So yes, Emotional Roller Coaster, our Citizen Soldier song, is out on every streaming platform. I even had a lyric video made for it, so if you guys want to go see the lyric video for it, it is out on my music channel, A Timeless Tide. So yeah, man, I'll leave all of the links below, the Spotify link, the Amazon Music link, the Apple Music link, whatever, the lyric video. I'll play the lyric video for you guys here in a minute. I made artwork for it. Here's the artwork. Yeah, man, this was super fun. I don't know what else to say about it. I know the song's not perfect. You know, it isn't like exactly a Citizen Soldier song, but as someone who has reacted to Citizen Soldier for a few years and reviewed a lot of their music, I did it to the best ability, I think. Maybe I'll do this again in the future and take another crack at it. Overall, I just like the song, even if it isn't a perfect Citizen Soldier song. I really like it. I like the style of it. I think my vocals were all right on it. I hope you guys enjoy it as well. So yeah, man, a lot of time and editing went into this video, so I would really appreciate it if you guys supported this video. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this video to Citizen Soldier, hit Citizen Soldier up on their Instagram and socials and stuff, and get this video out to them. It'd be awesome if they saw this video. Maybe someday I can even get Jake to do vocals on Emotional Roller Coaster. That'd be kind of cool. Jake, if you're watching this, hit me up, man. Let's get you on vocals on this song. My vocals, they don't do justice to your vocals, man. Get your vocals on this song. That'd be fucking awesome. But yeah, man, share this video to Citizen Soldier. Share this with your other friends if you have friends who like Citizen Soldier or just rock music in general. Get this video out there in the world. This video took a long time to make, and a lot of editing and time went into it, and I had a lot of fun. I hope all the work was worth it, you know? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't really know what else to say. Go check out Emotional Roller Coaster. I'm gonna play it, the whole thing right here, but if you guys want to go save it to your playlist, it's out on every streaming platform and the lyric video is out. I'm gonna play the lyric video for you guys here that don't want to go do all that.
Tried to view the point of truth, I've died to lose the coin of you. I broke through the lies of you, I've tried to mourn the abuse. Can't hold this in anymore, this pain so cold to my core. I won't take this, I'll ignore the joy that we will restore. Can't take this anymore, I'll hold it until I ignore. I can't breathe but I'll endure the hand of doubt so insecure. Emotional roller coaster, the pain that you and I know, the pain that you and I know. An emotional roller coaster spirals to what I know, this life that only I know. An emotional. Felt this every day. I have left this face of shame. You don't know the heart I hold. You don't mold the part you stole. Can't take this anymore. I'll hold it until I ignore. I can't breathe but I'll endure the hand of doubt so insecure.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. It means a lot to me if you made it to the very end. And I'll see you all in the future.
I cannot understand why you don't care.